Following this morning's shootings, lawmakers are now praising the actions of the Capitol Police.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul told ABC News this morning that without them, the outcome would have been much more gruesome.
These guys were real heroes, and without them, I think everybody would have been killed. I'm telling you, I don't know what happens if no one's returning fire, because even with two professionals returning fire, they were both shot. Both the Capitol Hill policemen were shot, and yet one of them, I'm told, even being shot in the end, was still protecting Scalise at the end.
This story has many people asking questions to local law enforcement agencies who are often called upon to assist with protecting dignitaries, lawmakers, and others who visit the Louisville metro area.
And WHAS 11's Tabby Dozier is continuing our team coverage and is here now letting us know about how officers are reacting to the news about these Capitol Police officers putting their lives now on the line. Tabney.
Well, just for context, Doug and Renee, officials say there are 535 lawmakers, but only the leaders in the House and Senate receive protection. That's just 10 politicians. Many are saying that Congressman Steve Scalise's participation in the baseball practice may have saved dozens of lives since his Capitol Hill police officers were assigned to protect him and risk their lives to take down that gunman. Chaos and violence in a very unlikely place. An early morning charity baseball practice full of the nation's lawmakers.
The bad guy knows what he's going to do, and by the time you figure out what he's doing, you're behind.
The FBI says James Hodgkinson came to the field and started shooting. For LMPD Lieutenant Gary Berman, this is a situation that his officers must think about in patrolling and protecting the Derby City.
Oh, there's nothing informal anymore this time, these years. We operate under the assumption that anything could happen anytime, any place.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul is among the lawmakers present during the shooting.
We work with Senator Paul quite often when he's in Louisville. Actually, I got a call from his staff kind of let me know what was going on.
All lawmakers are not offered protection. Louisiana Congressman Steve Scalise, who was shot, had two Capitol Police officers with him. They're separate from Secret Service agents, but he receives protection because he's the majority whip.
You have 535 members of Congress. There's only 10 that have protection. 5 in the House, 5 in the Senate. Well, Senator McConnell's majority leader, so he has protection with the Capitol Police, which we work with quite often.
Sad that he was shot, but he actually saved everybody's life by being there because he had the two security details.
Once they laid down suppressing fire towards the attacker, that saved a lot of people's lives, in my opinion. Because these people are just standing on a ball field. They're easy targets.
Greg Gitcher is a Louisville native who served more than a decade with the Secret Service. He calls the acts of those two officers who were shot while taking down the suspect courageous.
The fact that they were wounded and they still responded, just accolades to them. I mean, that's what we're trained to do. You know, just because you get shot doesn't mean you go down and call, you know, for an ambulance. You still have to fight.
It's a job done by officers across the nation, and in Kentuckiana, our officers say they continue to be prepared for the unthinkable. And Greg Gitcher has been protecting Louisville native Jennifer Lawrence since her career started. He'll be taking care of her next month when she comes home. He and Lieutenant Berman tell me it's a job they sign up for and hope their training for an active shooter is never put to use. I'm Tabby Dozier, WHAS 11 News.